Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
By the way, Janta, in case you're in love with tech, there's Simplified with Chuck, Naren and Sriket, three good friends of mine. They want to be comedians, but turned out they're better with tech. So this is it, Simplified. It's just for you. Alright, please note that the language and ideas presented on the show might not be suitable for everyone. If you're under 18, make sure your mom isn't around. If you're over 80, why is your mom around?
You're listening to Cyrus Says.
There are many comics out there. There's Jerry Seinfeld, there's Bill Cosby before he gets jailed, and there's Kapil Sharma. But have you ever heard of a comedian called Subramaniam? We will today on Cyrus Says. Rahul Subramaniam.
Why follow your auntie's advice when you can follow Cyrus Says on Facebook and Twitter to stay updated about the latest shows?
Alright, here on Cyrus Says, wedding season at the time of this recording. India, of course, wedding season, 9 months. Then a child is born. Another story. Problem is, I can't bear the fact that when you go to the wedding, you dress up, you carry presents and money and all that. And then they make you stand in this huge line to be the bride and bridegroom. Like it's the PM. And then the PM's, you know who. So my point is, it's just too difficult for all of us, too laborious, and it's an off part of your day. So let's move this along, folks. Let's have something different. Why can't we just enter, throw the present into a big box, and somebody shout out your name? You know, so you're present, just like in class, and it ends the matter. Everybody's happy. This standing in line and waiting just to shake hands and take a photo, I don't think it's working for me anymore. It's called Cyrus Says.
And that's what Cyrus Says.
Okay, the show is called Cyrus Says, and we have with us stand-up comedian Rahul Subramaniam. As you know, India has now got over 4,500 million stand-up comedians. But Rahul Subramaniam, we only get the best here, and you're one of them. Let me quickly check. Rahul, name, male, engineer, still breathing, no organ donation as of now. And we're going to start with the fact that you're already married.
Yeah, man.
Is that where the comedy comes from?
I don't know, but I think मेरे साथ जबरदस्ती हो गया था. I didn't really want to get married.
Like, I won't use the word rape, but molestation? Well, what happened?
No, because
you were forced into it.
Me and my girlfriend were living in.
But you married someone else?
No. Okay. I had to marry her. That's the thing.
Okay, go on.
Our parents were first. They didn't.
You were living together in sin.
In
unholy matrimony before matrimony.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
But nothing sinful happened.
You lived together and you were accountants. What are you talking about?
No, we lived together, but
You shared a flat?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got married later?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm able to figure this out. So to cut a long story short, you've been dating the same girl, and then you went and married her. It's a whole love story. We'll come back to the love story. I want to just quickly set it up. They say they don't. The research that we've got says you're an engineer, an MBA, and a Tamilian who is also married. Basically, you represent everything that can go wrong with someone.
I'm also a vegetarian.
My God.
Sorry.
So we have so little in common. Engineer to begin with. I think the only thing I can say is I'm almost a million. That's the best I can do. No chance for MBA. No, I'm just kidding. Oh. All right. Rahul, let's get on with it. Tell me very quickly, how did you land up becoming a comedian?
I had a corporate job and I got bored of it. So I wanted to it started off as a hobby.
Yeah, but it's a little difficult to understand with the normal middle class mentality that we all have growing up. And you become an engineer, I can see where you're coming from, do an MBA plus on top of that. I mean, you're obviously very good at studies and then throw it away for this very dysfunctional job called stand-up comedy, which quite frankly, there's many days when the work isn't that good. Yeah. So how did you A, have the guts, B, decide to do that, and 3, how come nobody in the family has shot you?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. They haven't shot me. The thing is, when I started doing stand-up comedy, they didn't know that I was doing stand-up comedy. That's the first thing.
You still had the job at that point? Or this was
I had the job at that point. And I started doing it, and then they started coming. My parents came and my dad came and saw my stand-up. He was like, theek hai.
Okay, one second. We're going too fast here. So you had a job?
Yeah, I had a job. I had a corporate job. I was working as a brand manager.
A brand manager? No less, ladies and gentlemen. Can we play music? Brand manager. And where was that?
It's at Mahindra & Mahindra.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know Anand Mahindra. As in, I say hello, he doesn't. But yeah. So that's a pretty, and it's all following the script that perhaps your parents and your DNA had for you, which is engineer, then MBA.
Correct.
But then in the corporate world, one of the biggest names, Mahindra & Mahindra, they understood why there are two Mahindras, and will it ever become more? Mahindra and Mahindra. Yeah. The PM joins to be Mahindra and Narendra. I mean, it could go on. But, so then you were doing this comedy on the side. Explain to us how your foot got into comedy, to use a very famous British phrase. Never heard of before. Go on.
It's a very funny story. I was very frustrated with my work. Not with my work as such, but I was not good at it, honestly. I didn't know.
You were not good at being a brand manager? Or?
No, I was horrible at being a brand manager.
Okay.
So
is your dad, sorry to interrupt, is your dad also from the corporate line?
he's an ex-banker.
Ex-banker. So, sister professions, you can say. Okay, then?
So I was not good at it, and I didn't know. I was not ambitious. I was not looking forward to getting promoted and stuff because or zyada responsibility. I didn't want all that.
Fair enough.
So I was like, one day I just Googled stuff, the way people do it, like how to find your calling. I thought it's very easy.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I don't know anyone who's ever done that.
I did that.
That's scary.
Google said stand-up comedy. I was like, that makes
I
sense.
only Google two things.
Yeah.
Steroids and young girls who are looking for love.
Oh, is it?
Now it's more steroids because the young girls are just not responding. Sorry.
So that's how I started. So I had some Excel sheet I had filled in which 4 questions and it leads to an answer which you know.
Which
So
is?
In my head, I knew that I wanted to try stand-up comedy. I was hoping that is the result I'll get.
So Google guided you.
Google guided me.
This is the new
You
counselor.
should search for how to find your calling, and the first result that comes in is very effective.
Really?
Yeah,
Is this a true
absolutely.
story?
It's a true story.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So then, and up to this point, you have never even made a joke in class or said something funny to a passerby on the road or anything.
Never done it to a passerby on the road, but in class I have.
Okay.
And some people had laughed. But I never.
Were you known as a funny guy?
I was known as a funny guy.
Okay, so you had that about you. It's not like you just suddenly woke up and saw the Google request and said, yes, I've got to do
No,
this.
but I never thought it can be a profession.
Right.
So
It still isn't. Someone has to tell you. I don't know who's going to take you aside and tell you, but what the hell? I will talk to Anand Mahindra. I will see what I can do. We'll work this out, all right?
Yeah.
You do funny things in the canteen or something so that part of
Exactly.
yours is satisfied. But you keep your corporate job. Wear a tie and go to work, man.
Man.
All right,
I
so-
sucked at it so much.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
so that's how it started. So
So this is hilarious. So you actually just Googled and boom, this is what came up. Next step?
next step was the tough part. I was like, theek hai, karna hai stand-up. I don't know where to start from. Because you see all these stand-up comedians and you have no
Did
idea
you go
where
to
to start
shows
from.
or anything? Did you know anyone?
No, I didn't know anyone.
So you're zero in terms of influence and networking.
In fact, I had got another job, a much better job in brand management. And
Okay.
I'd almost said yes to them. But then
Which was the company?
Godrej.
Wow.
I know.
One big name after another. I know people in Godrej also. Let's see what I can do.
Yeah. Thank you.
Damn it, if you were in Godrej, you could give me hair dye.
Absolutely.
For free.
I was supposed to manage a hair dye.
What are you saying?
I know.
Look at the karma that we had and what you did with it.
But your hair is quite good.
But that's because of the other hair dye which I pay for.
Oh, which one?
I can't mention.
All
They
right.
won't- They won't pay for the show. They just called in.
So I remember going through the interview process with Godrej, 7 rounds, and it was very
7 rounds?
Yeah,
It's
all
worse than
fun.
Big Boss.
No, it's all fun.
My God.
So every time they didn't have the
What is it
marketing
like?
man-
There's a bikini round and all? Like, what happens?
there wasn't. Or else I would have made it long back. The thing was, every time the CMO couldn't make it, they sent someone else, and they made it into a round. So that's
Right.
what it. So it so happened that
But you
I-
cleared every.
Absolutely, I cleared everything. I said that I want this
Did
salary.
you ever mention to Godrej guys that you want to be a stand-up comedian?
No, I didn't know that. So I said, this is the specific job I want, this is a specific profile, specific salary, else I'm not taking. I was being a dick completely. And then finally they agreed. And that was the day I was like, hey, what am I doing with my life? So I replied back saying, I don't know. I'm not taking up this job because I'm not sure what I want to do in life. And they were like, you wasted.
Was the salary good and all?
Very good, man. 35% increment. From
What are you saying?
I know.
And you dropped it all.
I dropped it.
That's amazing.
It was a moment of madness.
You
because
really,
I regretted.
One thing you really believe in yourself. I got to tell you that. If I was in your place, I'd be with Mahindra's. Forget the Godrej. I wouldn't even have gone that far. Yeah. Okay, very interesting story. So you then Googled and decided I got to move on with your life. You were highly frustrated. You were drinking yourself silly every night.
Every night.
The drug pusher was coming to the door and saying, I can't give you anything more. There isn't. We haven't chemically, invented stuff.
Correct.
And you reach a point where you need more.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that how old are you at this point when you realize you want to be a stand-up comedian and you have no plan and no influence or network or people you know? No one you can phone.
So I was around 29.
29, highly qualified actually.
Yeah.
Most parents would be proud to have a son who's an engineer and an MBA.
Correct.
With a job offer from Godrej pending with a 35% increment and a job from Mahindra's which you walked away from.
Absolutely.
So if you look at the profile, it's pretty good.
But I didn't walk away from Mahindra at that point. I did stand-up comedy
Mahindra and Mahindra. the two.
and Mahindra, both
There
of
you
them.
go.
Yeah.
Huh.
The second one I like more.
Yeah.
So
Oops, be careful. Huh. So you didn't walk away from them yet? You were still doing it while you tried your hand at
yes,
the
because
stand-up.
it was a hobby for me at that point of
The
time.
middle class safety latch was on.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now let's get into the whole comedy thing.
All
So what is your first step? Google says comedy is fine. What do you
Exactly.
do?
So then I started searching. Then I came to know there's something called as an open mic where you can go and try
Right.
stand-up comedy for the first time.
Right.
Where the audience is not there. so no one's there to judge you.
Right. What do you mean the audience is not there?
There's hardly anyone. So it's $200 a ticket.
It sounds like my shows. What the hell open mic is
No,
this?
Cyrus, you have
What are you
to
talking
go,
about?
You have to go to an open mic to realize how good your show is.
Yeah.
But
So how many people were there at the open mic?
there were 20 people, 15 of them were performing.
Super. So they're not clapping for you because they're all competitive, dirty bastards.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, Rahul, he shouldn't be too good, I hope. Huh.
So that's what's happening. Everyone's like thinking about their...
Where was this?
Hive.
Hive in Bandra.
In Bandra.
That small, very small place.
Exactly.
Anyway, that is, if I can interrupt again for a second, I've been there once, and I'm thinking that's more like a place where you want to make love or something.
Yeah.
Because it's so intimate and so small that when you're performing, your shoulders are touching somebody's legs.
Exactly.
So, whatever. But
Also the amount of time you take to find that place. You better make love after that. You deserve it.
And parking is out of the question. It just doesn't
Parking?
exist.
What's that?
Never heard of it. Yeah. Bandra. Come on.
Actually, car.
Car Bandra went extinct, what, 20 years ago? Yeah. Sorry, I'm interrupting your flow.
Yeah.
So you went there, and what was the routine?
So the routine was, actually I didn't have my name registered. But because that morning I found out about it and the registrations were full.
Right.
And that's the morning I'd written an email out of all this positive energy to Godrej saying that I don't want the job. And then HR called me and like gave me a hearing like, what the hell do you think of yourself? You wasted 3 weeks of our time saying that this is the specific role you want, and now you're saying you don't know what you want to do in life. So basically she said, so
But you had said first.
no, I had not said
You said this.
yeah. I said in a very nice, polite way. And the moment she went aggressive on me, that's when it struck me. I've lost the job and I have no clue where to start stand-up comedy from.
But aggressive, hasn't she said MCBCs, no? Like big words?
Not really. She was in the corporate mode. But I could
But
hear
the
her
tone
feel.
changed completely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She would have bashed
So
me.
in a way, you just thank her, because if she didn't scream at you, you may have still hesitated and gone back to the corporate world. She
Right.
kicked you in the face.
She kicked
and
me in
thanks
the
to
face.
that kick, you became a comedian.
Yeah.
So what's her name?
What's her name?
We should thank her, no?
I have no idea.
You can't remember the name of the woman who kicked you? Who punched you? Who made you feel small? Who hurt your feeling?
Anisha or Pooja?
Anisha or Pooja, and I'm going to just put a Shweta there just for safety.
Shweta.
Anisha, Pooja, or Shweta, you were HR in Godrej and you screwed with his mind, but he thanks you for that. You made him a better person.
Exactly.
Or at least a better comedian. Not necessarily a better person.
No, better person.
You think?
Yeah.
Alright. So back to Hive.
So I came to
you
Hive.
just walked in.
I just walked in and they were like, and this, Akash Mehta, one of the comics, was hosting.
Right.
And I had asked.
Akash Mehta sounds like a stockbroker. He's got to change his name.
He
What?
is.
He is a stockbroker. His father's a stockbroker. I hit the
father's-
nail on the head.
So is his mom, right?
So he's a failed stockbroker.
He's a
But a
failed.
great comedian. So Akash Mehta was the host and...
And I had walked up to him and saying that I want to perform. He said, we'll see if at the end there is
Somebody
time.
drops out, huh?
Not drops out. No one's going to drop out
Right.
after reaching Hive. After at the end, if there's time, we'll let you know. So I remember
But
that
did you have something prepared?
I had prepared something. I remember I had prepared something because this is after I almost went into a depression because I didn't get the job.
Right.
So I
because of Alisha, Shweta or Pooja.
yeah, one of the
Yeah.
and I had prepared something and I remember doing the routine in front of my wife and I could see her at,
Were you naked?
almost.
There you go.
No,
Does she
from
appreciate
inside
it?
my soul was stripped.
Does your wife laugh at your jokes?
Not
Mine,
at all.
mine doesn't. Yeah,
Not
okay.
at all.
Can I exchange wives? Just when we do our routines.
Absolutely.
Because when it's a
Isn't that-
stranger, sometimes it works better. That's what I feel.
Absolutely. That's how it works. What else do they
They
exchange?
kill your
lives for?
self-esteem, the loved ones. They look at you in the eye and say, why? And they just don't react.
Absolutely. That's what
Or
happens.
move from the TV. That's what they normally tell me. Because I'm generally standing in front of it while talking. Because in my house, everybody just looks at the TV. But I'm married much longer. Back to you.
So I remember her face because it was a mix of, oh my god, this is not funny and this guy is so desperate.
And third, which she didn't tell you, is I'm married to him.
Yeah, I'm sure that must have been
Oh
there.
God. Okay.
And
Hilarious.
midway through I realized that she's not being...
What was the routine?
It was a Rahul Gandhi routine. It was
When in trouble, attack poor Rahul Gandhi.
Absolutely. I remember the routine. You want to know?
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's hear it.
I just did it once. It was a routine about like there was I was thinking about how Rahul Gandhi. Everyone makes fun of Rahul Gandhi because he speaks something and it's funny. But I think people don't understand that he really has a problem. His problem is he says first and then he starts thinking, and he can't control it. So when he's making the speech like, यहाँ देखिए गुजरात के महिला जो बैठे हैं, like, क्या बोला यार मैंने क्यों बोला इनको देखे गुजरात को जिसने दूध दिया like, दूध ये क्यों बोलेगा कोई गुजरात को जिसने अमूल दिया हाँ अमूल makes sense वो देखो इन महिलाओं ने दिया like what the fuck did I just say so something of that
So that was a routine for the wife.
yeah
Okay. And did you carry the same thing to Hive?
exactly
Okay. So let's fast forward. You were in Hive.
in Hive 12:30 a.m.
What are you saying?
Because 15
And you waited there for like 3 hours, I'm sure.
Yeah. And I went through the whole cycle of like looking at some comics like, "Arey, ye to main bhi kar sakta hu." Looking at some, I was like, "Oh fuck, this is so tough." So I went through that, kept going
15, good, bad and ugly.
through. Yeah. So
At 12:30?
and then I didn't have the balls. I thought because there were like 5 people left and they were all almost sleeping. I didn't have
Welcome to comedy.
I didn't have the balls to say that, no, I want to go and embarrass myself. But somehow I just raised my hand and he's like, yeah, come and do. But only 3 minutes. I was like, as if that mattered. I went on stage. I actually fumbled for 4 minutes. No one laughed. No one gave a And I remember taking an auto from Bandra to Bhandup. That itself is...
The funniest part of your routine.
I remember...
You tried with the auto drivers. Boss, मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है. मगर राहुल गांधी के बारे में कुछ सोचो.
No, I should have, but I cried all the way. From Bandra.
Really?
Not all the way. Till BKC.
My God.
Bandra
Then
to
this is just the buildings made you feel better.
Absolutely.
Because they're corporate. And you said, this could be me. This should be me.
Yeah.
Okay. So jokes apart, that went flat.
That went horribly flat.
Why was that? Because, you prepared and you said the standard wasn't that great also.
No, I wasn't coherent.
Achha, you just weren't ready for the big stage yet.
I was like, my hands were shivering. I couldn't, I was not
But there were only
forming
5 people
sentences.
watching you.
It didn't matter.
Okay.
I had left a job, which is
Right.
paying 35% more. And I was
But
standing
did
there
they
in
clap
front
at
of
all?
5
Did you get
people.
any encouragement from the audience?
No, they just
Only
left.
when you finished, they said thank you.
They didn't even say thank you. No one said thank
They
you.
had all left by then. What?
They all left, yeah.
Yeah.
Because for them it was
They
normal.
were also crying in rickshaws next to you, but for various different reasons. Yeah.
Yeah, the rickshaw was talking
Yeah.
to each other. Aapka wala kahan tak roya?
Okay, listen, we have to take a quick break, Rahul, and then
Yeah.
we'll come back. Just a little amazed that you make fun of Rahul Gandhi with the first name Rahul yourself. You feel nothing? No brotherhood?
Now I do.
Now you do.
I was young then.
Yeah. Make fun of Virat or Rajiv or Raju or something.
Virat I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We'll come back and make fun of. We'll give you 5 names and let's see what you can do with them.
All right.
Hey guys, this is Malika Singhania, co-founder of the blog Stylogram, where we cover trends, fashion forecasts, celebrity style, tips and tricks, and lots more cool stuff. So tune in every Thursday to the Stylogram podcast, your weekly style telegram, giving you the latest fashion and beauty stories that are relevant to you. You can also subscribe to our show on iTunes, SoundCloud, Audio Boom, or any other local podcast app. See you soon.
All right, here with Rahul Subramaniam, who's wearing a zebra t-shirt and with I think it's a keyboard on top of the zebra, a commonplace t-shirt anywhere in India, wherever you go. But Rahul, what we're discussing is your stand-up career, and we've just started at the beginning. Interesting that you completely failed in the beginning. You felt very disappointed. You cried and you went home. What did you tell your wife?
I didn't tell her anything.
But she must have asked you because you must have been talking about this whole Hive experience before that.
So I didn't tell her that I'm going for an open mic, firstly.
Oh, okay.
So the next day morning I said I went and I completely didn't do well.
Yeah.
So she said she'll come for the next one. And I absolutely said no.
Right.
No.
But at that point, were you ready to quit or you wanted to do a second one?
No, I quit after 2 years. I was not ready to quit.
Yeah. No, I don't mean the corporate job, the comedy I'm saying.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So it happened. So I think till afternoon the next day, I took off next day. And till afternoon. To recover.
Yeah.
And till afternoon I was like feeling very bad. And then it happened after like, how can I not do this? No, this is something I can. Yes, and then you want to do another open mic exactly at that moment. You don't want to wait. But there is no open mic in Bombay.
So once you got your spirit back, you were ready to go,
but there was nothing.
But the routine, let me ask you, honestly, was it you or was it, because the routine sounds funny. It was just you just fumbled.
Yeah. No, not just me. I didn't know how to form a joke. I didn't know how to structure it.
Huh.
So all of that put together. But it's so traumatic. I've never tried that set ever again.
But you just did it.
Yeah, this is when I have tried it.
Okay.
And you didn't laugh, so.
I did laugh.
You laughed at me.
No, I didn't laugh at you. I found it very funny.
Oh, is it?
In fact, not only me, Naveen also laughed. And he's a dirty, bitchy comedian.
Naveen.
He hates other comedians. He told me off the record. He hates comedians.
Naveen's quite vocal about it.
Yeah. He spits on people when they pass if they say funny things. Yeah, that's the kind of person he is. I'll be honest with you. You can check my hair. Back to you, Rahul. So that was disappointing, but then you got back on the horse again.
Yes.
You're still holding the Mahindra job. You've lost the Godrej job. Then?
Correct. So I did my second open mic at a place called Bandra Base. It's again a very small place. It's as big as this place.
Okay, this is Bandra Base, by the way. We just done it up for you to make you feel comfortable. How many people?
There were around 15 people.
Okay.
And out of the 10 comics or so.
Right.
And so I managed. So this is what I did. So for the second one, I took a friend along. I convinced him as to how he is funny and he has to try stand-up comedy too.
Okay.
So that was my strategy. So I took him and on our way, I was telling him he was telling me this is the joke I prepared.
Okay.
But now I was the senior, right? I have been through one open mic. I was like, no, this is not how you do it.
You have to guide him, yeah.
So basically that whole process...
Up to BKC you guide him. After that you lose control. Yeah.
Went through JVLA. So the whole process, I started becoming more confident. His confidence went down because...
Yeah.
And
You
I
were
started-
correcting him and showing him mistakes and all that.
I was like, this is not how stand-up
Is this guy a comedian today?
No. He's an entrepreneur.
Doing really well, yeah.
Yeah. He was also from Godrej.
Right.
He was only from Godrej. I was it. So, and that's what happened. So by the time we reached there, he chickened out. And that gave me more confidence, honestly, because he chickened out and I'm going on stage.
He chickened out after watching people or he chickened out before?
He chickened out after watching people.
Okay, so you were psyched out.
Yeah. Then I went on, and his routine was not great. Rajesh is his name.
Rajesh, what was the routine Rajesh was doing? Do you remember?
I don't know. He had a deodorant of Kama Sutra. And he's like, hey, and someone came and said, hey, you have Kama Sutra. Something was really like, yeah, I have Kama Sutra. And it was like, no, I was talking about the deo. It's like, so was I. So you see, right? It's not going anywhere.
Well, for me, there were moments. There were definitely moments. I see positive.
Now I doubt you
potential.
when you said you laughed at my routine.
This is funny. It's funny from a different angle, but it's funny. Yeah. So thank God he's back in Godrej or doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
Meantime, your next performance.
So I spoke for 4 minutes without fumbling.
And this time, what was it about?
My wedding.
Much better. Can you remember any of that?
Yeah, I still do it. It's a much evolved set now.
Go on.
You want to do I'll do what I'd done then.
Let's hear.
I'll do what I'd done then. It's like, I had...
we can't force you. This is democracy. Whatever, earlier one, later one.
No, I'll do the
however you
earlier
want.
one. So because it'll be more true to what I
Fair
say.
enough.
So I've gone through a Tamil wedding.
Okay.
For North Indians out there, Sun TV.
Yeah.
Because, so that you know what I'm...
Yeah.
For North Indians, we are all Andu-Gundu because that's how we
Correct.
speak. We get up every day in the morning, we say Andu-Gundu.
Yeah.
That's it's tough to communicate using Andu and Gundu if you ever try. There is just 4 possibilities. Andu-Gundu, Gundu, Andu.
Are these real words? They're not even real words.
They sounds.
Yeah, okay.
But
so you're reverse racist.
Yeah,
You're
reverse.
laughing at the racism of the North Indian
Exactly.
by actually being a racist yourself.
Yeah.
So you're another level. This is typical Brahmins. Typical. Go on.
So it was the wedding, and I remember the whole family felt a need to contribute. So I was going through. So few of my topless uncles came. Like that's a characteristic of Tamil wedding. You should catch.
Yeah.
Like Rahul, first night, huh? I was like,
Yeah.
So are you all set? I'm like, yeah. Okay, Rahul, can I give you some advice? I was like, no. Okay, listen. Rahul, if tonight I were in your place, I was like, what? If tonight I were in your place, I will start very, very slow and then leave it. They like the craving. Oh, you don't believe me? Let me call Sita. I'm like, no, of course I believe you. Last thing I wanted was my aunt Sita to come in.
Yeah. So
That's the routine. I don't trust Cyrus's laughter.
did you follow that in the Suhagra? That would be damn interesting.
It did.
Did you actually do that? You go slow and then sort of back off and say, I don't feel like completing this. Let's watch cricket. Huh.
No, I wish I could have done that. I was not in a position of control.
That's the truth. And for everybody out there, this is all lies at any wedding. It's not about a Tamil wedding. Any wedding, an old uncle tries to advise you about your suhagrat and your sexual prowess. Remember, it's in her control and not yours, right?
Yeah.
Or his control. Naveen, whatever, whatever stokes
Who
your
are we
boat,
to
man.
judge?
Who are we to judge, honestly? I'll still attend as long as it's non-veg. Yeah. And the food. Back to Rahul. Rahul.
Yeah,
go
so
on,
that was the second
advance
meeting.
your career a little bit. Tell us what happened. So
Then-
this sounds like a good routine. I think when you guys, when the comedians hit their home base, I think you're just more comfortable because there's so much there,
Correct.
which comes out even after what you've planned, right? Because, your ad-libbing and all becomes more and more natural in a sense. These characters are real characters. They're in your head. The uncles, the aunties, the traditional approach, what you've heard for years. So the parody on that, I think, is just a very safe bet also.
It's very safe.
Oh.
Because it's from your
So I
life.
think your
actually.
confidence level must have grown because of
grown,
that.
it grew. Then I did Virgin Pants, which is a
What is come on, give us
East India Comedies open mic.
So what happened there?
So we had to give an audition. So I went to Sapan's house, Sapan Verma's house,
Yeah. Huh.
and there was an audition. And
But why in the house? What is he like, Subhash Ghai of comedy? Like, lie here, beta.
I don't know. You should ask Sapan. I don't know.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to go there. I'm like, what the hell? It's not like he's launching me an A-grade film. He's giving me a freaking open mic called Virgin or something, for which I have to go to his house late night and do some 3 bad jokes about my penis. I don't know. I'm a little worried.
We never thought about it. We just went for some reason.
Did they ask you to undress?
No.
Was the
They were
lighting,
like 10
was the
other-
lighting low? Was he like that uncle who wants to start slow?
The red couch.
Yeah.
No. So I did the same bit.
And?
With a little bit of extra things added. And then they selected 10 people to do the open mic. Now here's the thing. So this is the first time I'm performing in Canvas, and there are like 10 people supposed to perform. And there was a day when one of my colleagues had her send off. And I didn't want to tell them that I'm doing this, but I said I'm not coming.
The cinema was in the same place?
No, it wasn't.
Huh.
I said I'm not coming, and she was like, why? So I tried to give some reason and I couldn't. After a while, she's like, tell me what's up. So I told her, okay, don't tell anyone. I've got through the stand-up thing. I'm going to do stand-up. Next thing I know, all of them have reached there. Including my boss, because she told everyone Rahul's doing stand-up.
So they decided to mix the two parties together. So I was not off the boat completely.
You were not off the boat. So they all came, and I was so scared because that was my boss.
What is that? I totally agree with you on this one. We can have 200 strangers. It's all great. But we have 5 people you know properly. They suddenly put pressure on you.
It's absolute pressure because that's my boss. He just yelled at me in the morning because I didn't make the.
He's never found you funny. Yeah.
Till that point, he didn't.
Yeah.
After that things changed so much in office. So I did that, and I won that open mic, and I was high on confidence.
And this was a big crowd and lots of people, so it was a lot better than Hive and the other one.
Yes. Canvas is a bigger place,
much bigger place.
300 seater. I think they had filled around 200 seats.
Not bad. So that must again give you more confidence because you got a big crowd, you got people you know, which always puts pressure on you. All that. Correct. Same routine.
We're
going with the Tamil wedding.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Same routine.
This will go on for 5 years.
It's still there.
Yeah.
Till I put it up on YouTube, it's going to go.
Okay.
So the next day I remember.
So what did they say? What do your colleagues say? Because that's a big one now.
So some of them said, "Oh, I didn't know that you were so funny." Some of them
the girls like you.
Yeah, but they were colleagues, girls. You know.
Well, girls are girls.
But
first you see the girl, then you see the colleague. Only in the case of the mother and the sister, and sometimes the brother was like a sister.
No, but the girls liked me. Yeah. There were 2 of them. One of them
you felt the popularity now. So obviously you've done well. It's a non-tangible product where you come back and people look at you in a certain way.
I remember my boss had sent an email next day to all his peers saying that we have a stand-up comedian in the...
We can save money.
And
we don't have to hire Sapan Verma. We got Rahul.
That day at lunch, I was made to perform in front of everyone.
Yeah?
Yeah. All of them eating their snacks like dal paskar, and then it was good old days. And since then, I became an item girl in Mahindra. So basically, my responsibility was
to perform for 5 minutes,
perform, host, and things like that.
Yeah.
And everything
for
else
free.
Of course, for
as
free.
Part of your...
No, they're paying me salary. I'm not doing my job.
So, no, I think it's really smart. HR figures out we've got in-house talent, we save money. I would do it all the time.
Yeah.
Done. So that was going on, but now you're doing more and more open mics, and you start
I kept
making
doing
a name
more
for
and more.
yourself.
And I think 1 year down the line is when I realized that. So till then it was good because comedy was a good hobby, which made me happy. And then I would go back to work, and I did well at work also because
but did you make money at any comedy event?
No,
nothing.
No.
So then when did you do this YouTube comedy hunt?
2015.
Okay.
So it's a comedy hunt which you have to give videos, and that's when I wanted to team up with someone. I didn't want to team up with any stand-up comic because comics together don't work well.
Yeah.
So or at least I didn't want to work.
Right.
So I found this one person. So I was at Mahindra and someone came and said, by that time people know I was doing stand-up. They were like, there's another guy who did stand-up in Mahindra some event. I'm like, who's the other guy? Who is the other guy who's doing stand-up?
How do you get him killed? How do you push him out of an open window?
So then I met him. Kumar Varun. He's my co-partner.
Kumar Varun, 2 first names. They're highly suspicious. Again, caste issues. I know about all this. But this is probably from the north.
Yeah.
Go on.
So he's from the north.
Yeah, there you go. I blame them for everything.
In the form, it's Kumar Varun.
There you go.
See?
So why a double Kumar? Is he like Shri? Super intelligent? I mean, how many Kumars? If you achieve a lot of things in life, you'll have 7 Kumars. When will it end?
When will it end?
Kumar! Where the hell so you went in...
So I went and I tried that. So let's start I found him funny. Let's start making videos. And then that's how we started making videos. And we made a video called Job Interview. And that's when Comedy Hunt announcement happened. But they had a 3-minute limit. So, and then we sent our first video, we got selected, and then we kept making videos till the Comedy Hunt got out. We won the Comedy Hunt.
What is the prize?
We got a camera and a stand and a...
Camera and a stand. Oh, that's funny.
DSLR.
That's all they give you for all the hard work.
Also Micromax
Here's the camera,
tablet.
here's the stand, beta. Go make more films, don't bother me.
Micromax tablet also.
Micromax tablet, used one?
Yeah, possibly. No, not used.
Semen stains on the top?
Oh, those
pregnant pause. Shouldn't have licked it, brother. That Kumar's fault, man. He doesn't know anything, that guy. Okay. What is Random Chicky Boom?
That's the name of our channel. YouTube channel.
Oh, it's called, but what is Random Chicky Boom?
I don't know. We wanted to name our channel. We didn't know what we wanted to do, and we wanted to keep it open. So we said random is a good word to have.
Okay.
So that no one's questioning, but you're supposed to do specific.
Never be specific. It's like the government. You really screw people with demonetization. Be unspecific, we're all happy.
Yeah.
Okay, before we go to the AMAs, I want to ask you, so now what is the full-time Rahul Subramaniam comedian doing?
I'm doing stand-up comedy in clubs colleges, sometimes corporate shows.
Right.
And I'm also doing writing for videos for Random Chicky Bum. Those are predominantly two things.
And the partner remains Kumar.
Kumar.
So two of you team together there.
For Random Chicky Bum, for YouTube sketches we do. For stand-up comedy, I'm alone.
Right. And if we wanted to book you, Rahul Subramaniam, how much do you charge? And like
free for you.
No, not for me. I'm trying to advertise for you.
Oh, okay. No, but I'm...
Let's put a price to it. 5 lakhs?
Yeah, that's...
And a 10-minute sketch?
50.
10 minute...
50.
50?
1.5.
1.5. Don't do more than that, Baba. They're willing to pay. Why do you want to work hard?
I don't know.
Don't spoil the market.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kill the market here. We would reverse everything now. Work less. Less is more. That's the theory of comedy. As Einstein told me once at one Jewish celebration that I can't discuss now because I want trouble from anybody. All right. What's next on the anvil? Is there something you're coming up with? Is there a TV show, anything like that?
No.
Not yet?
Not
what would
yet.
you like to do?
I'd like to do stand-up. More of stand-up.
You like the
At a bigger
stage feel?
place. Yes.
But yeah, bigger place, more numbers. That kind
Bigger
of
place, more numbers, and when people come to watch specifically, not to watch.
Have you
it.
ever got heckled? Has anybody got angry with the Tamil routine? Maybe a Tam guy who gets pissed off or something?
Yeah, there have been, not for the time routine, but I had a routine on my dad joining Facebook, so.
And who
like,
got angry?
Some uncle said, like, how can you make fun of your dad? I said, that's my dad sitting here.
Then what happened?
He was like, okay.
Then he started laughing at your dad?
No, he didn't.
That mean
He
bastard.
was looking at me like, call your dad.
How do these guys land up at comedy shows and have that attitude problem? I don't understand. They know it's a comedy show. They know you're pulling fun and you make fun of your own family. Why do they come?
I think
By mistake?
Oh, I don't know. I think everyone has this one thing which like tricks them off.
So that his
he
problem
was
was
okay
father.
with terrorism, everything. Like,
or religion was okay. He could make fun of religion, but not daddy. Mummy pe mat jana.
There was this one old guy who came after a show and gave me this weird compliment. He's like, Rahul, you're so funny. You're so funny. You're like the Indian Johnny Lever.
Was it Johnny himself?
I have no idea. I started thinking, am I Johnny Lever? Am I not
What
from
is the
India?
Indian Johnny Lever? Poor how can you be? He is as Indian as you can get. I mean, what else can he do, poor chap? I promise you, I'm Indian, my lord.
The name got to him.
Yeah.
Catholic name.
It's not really the name. He also had a corporate job, by the way.
Johnny Lever.
Maybe that's the way you're going. At one point, he was the highest paid comedian in India.
Yeah.
So you never know. Okay, Rahul, before we wrap it up, we need to do the AMAs to test your general knowledge. We get this. And May will come and ask you questions on AMAs.
Okay.
Please don't ask me what AMA stands for. It's Amma, since you're from the south. And after that, I can't say anything more.
If you have any questions for Cyrus, write to us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Or you can send an email to whatcyrussays@gmail.com.
All right, here with May at the AMAs and Rahul Subramaniam. What's your pet name? Subu? I hope not Subu.
Yeah, that's what.
Can't bear that. See,
Hey, I know a Subu. I have a
everybody
Subu
calls
in
Subramaniam is called Subu.
everyone's
Stop
got
it,
a
man.
Subu in their life.
I don't have a pet name.
If you have 3 Subus, what do we do? He's upset now.
But Rahul isn't a very
Okay,
Indian
before
name,
we
yeah?
start quickly, Jallikattu. Since you're a Tambram, you're
Yes,
antecedents. You
yes.
can't escape the question. Right now when we're recording, it's huge.
Yeah, it is.
So where do you stand? And let's not even get to the moral issue. I'm saying the Supreme Court passes a verdict.
Yeah.
The whole state says you can, do what you want.
Correct.
So what's your stand?
I have no stand at this point.
Pressure.
So here's the thing. I've not read enough about
Don't
it.
you dare lie, comedian. You're not a lawyer, you're a corporate guy. Don't you dare lie.
No.
Just kidding.
I'm with the Tamilians.
I'm with
Safe answer.
No,
Until Peter calls you for a special show. Oh, it's Rahul. I don't care about the Bull Subramaniam. Okay.
I don't care about the book.
Take it away, May.
By the way, Rahul is like the least South Indian name I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you
Why
mean
is
South
it that-
Indian name? You sound like a North Indian now. What the hell does South Indian name
Because she's
mean
going by
anyway?
like Murugan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Venkatachalam.
But there's no one generic South Indian name.
There is.
That's the whole...
There's so many.
No, but there's not one. Everybody's
certain
got, every
names
region
that
got
are
different
like-
names. What is it? Rahul is just a name.
No, if your last name is Abraham, Matthew,
So the thing is
That's
why-
specific. That's Malayali for
So
sure.
there's no surname in Tamilians.
Now we're
So
going to
my
get
dad-
that lecture. See what you did, May?
My
Go on.
dad's name becomes my last name. My dad's
I
name is
know.
Subramanian.
You know, she
So
knows
if I
the
was
same, I'm
Venkatachalam Subramanian, people will be
What
very
if you don't know who your dad is?
What
if,
was...
what if you don't know who your dad is? Then
What if me specifically?
No,
Or-
I'm saying. Say I'm...
You can
born.
keep whatever name you want. You can keep.
Can I?
Yeah.
And if I like cricket, is it funny then if my name is like, Swaminathan Simpson? I'm just saying.
That's a cool
I like
name.
Bob
Oh, that's
Simpson.
such
That's
a
the
cool
same.
name.
really cool
Don't
name.
forget me wherever I go.
Swami
Swaminathan Simpson. Because his dad ran away. Nobody knows who he is. He loves cricket, loves Australia. So Simpson, he's taking the name.
Swaminathan Simpson's the best name ever.
That's
SS.
I
unusual.
like it. Oh, I forgot the AMAs.
Yes.
Okay, so this is for Rahul from Deepak, who says, how does it feel to be a half-famous celeb like the internet
That's
knows
for
you,
me. That's for
but
me.
people who watch TV don't?
Who what?
This
So
is like,
how does it...
See,
Fuck, Cyrus, not let me talk.
No, I'm just saying, being a Tambram,
Yeah.
you have to understand this country is all about race, religion, and layers.
Correct.
So even now in the question, it's like a prejudice and layers are involved there.
He's already
Yeah.
We
decided.
have mathematical
Already decided,
minds.
yeah. Like, wait. So let me ask the question again. How does it feel to be a famous celeb? Like the internet knows you, but people who watch TV don't.
Correct. It feels nice. I don't want to be known by people who watch TV anyways.
Oh, yeah, I watch TV sometimes.
Oh, sometimes are fine. Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Yeah. It doesn't feel anything.
I don't get time
So
when I don't see
to
it.
answer this, it doesn't feel any different. First of all, I'm not a celebrity, not even a half celebrity. No one has ever recognized me.
So I'll tell you, I'll
Really?
I'll
Have they
explain the
gone,
question.
Rahul? Subramania.
yeah, that's because
So-
they've worked with me or they've studied with me, not because I do stand up. So it's not a very common occurrence, and I
like
like
Cyrus.
it. Yeah.
So there's this guy, famous comedian called, Kenny and Kaneez's friend.
Abish.
Kanan.
Kanan.
So Kanan was at the airport with me a few months back, and these people came, young girls came and said, "Hi, Kanan," and recognized him and
They
all
didn't
that.
recognize you?
No, they came to me and said, "Can we take a selfie for our parents?" So I just got to. I think it's to do with age. Maybe wrong, but I think it's to do with age. I think internet comedians and internet phenomenons attract the younger people, and we just have to take what we get. One day it's going to be documentaries. That's where you're going to be.
I like how you're clubbing May with you by saying we.
Oh, me?
May
Why
is a
am I-
foreigner.
Oh,
I'm not being
when,
clubbed
when
anywhere.
somebody
Why?
calls your name, like it's 4 syllables, Rahul.
Yeah.
Then
I
it's,
never said
she's a
Rahul.
foreigner. You say Rahul and Deepak because she's grown up in an American school in Muscat, so foreigner.
I am born.
Twisted. Her Malayali antecedents are hidden. We have to pull them out all the time.
By the way, I just got someone who tweeted at me saying that when I listen to May on Cyrus, she sounds like Whoopi Goldberg. And then
You
next
do.
tweet,
I also think that.
Exactly.
next tweet-
Hollywood Squares.
and the next tweet was, she looks like her too. I was like, wow.
You're much better looking than Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh,
No
thank-
disrespect to Whoopi Goldberg, but
Aw,
what-
Cyrus,
next.
I love you.
Muscat has
I'll
really
give you
good
a big
fruits and
kissy.
vegetables.
What happened?
Muscat has really good fruits and vegetables.
Really? I never lived in Muscat. I was actually in Qatar.
It's his joke. May give him something.
No, that was not a
Giving him
joke.
the-
I thought it was funny.
No, he's saying.
What do we do to kill time? Hey, let's go look at fruits.
Ooh, so nice.
Oops, there goes the market in the Gulf. Cancelled. There you go.
Okay, so this is from Abraham. Abraham
It's got to be a
Varghese.
cousin. It's got to be a
Abraham
cousin.
Varghese. Oh my God, he's from
This is the Malayali
Tirunelveli.
way. They promote themselves. So this is now her first cousin. Now give
Tamilians will never do that.
Never.
We just want water.
You hate each other. Which you'll never get.
Hey, we'll drink whiskey without water.
Okay, is Cyrus a full-time cynic, or is it part of a character he's trying to play?
So,
Is that for...
No, it's Cyrus. Yeah.
so I have to answer in third person. I think Cyrus is a full-time cynic, but sometimes when he's in the bathroom, he's a lot more comfortable. Something like that. But I think as a comedian, or forget as a comedian, as a person, as you grow older, if you don't become cynical, you're completely mad.
Isn't that the natural
Natural
progression?
progression. There has to be.
I'm
Yeah.
far more
Because-
cynical now than I used to be.
Of course, it's natural.
Natural.
And
I
I
was
think
positive. It was about rainbows and fairies and all
it's
that.
like a reverse of getting desensitized if you work in a morgue or something. Actually, everything starts bothering you as you get older. Every little thing.
Yeah.
Like the Beatles sang.
I'm
Every
very-
little thing she does. My generation. Parents will
It's
take
something worth looking forward to, right?
What, the Beatles? They
Oh,
just released another
cynicism.
song.
I know.
They found a little song.
Didn't they?
Bad
Okay.
to me. Listen to it, ladies and gentlemen. It'll change your world. Yeah, coming back. So what's your take on cynicism?
Yeah.
Comedy and cynicism goes together. No? What
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
It's
it should
hand
go
in
together.
hand. You can't
It should go
be-
together.
Here's my theory. Even if you're in the happiest
Go
place in the
to
world, Hawaii, if you're a stand-up comedian, you have to find the negative there.
Correct.
Otherwise, there's no point. You
That's
can't tell me
so
how happy
true.
Hawaii is. That's so funny. You can't tell me nice skirts. I love it.
That's so true.
So you don't have to be in
No,
the
but I tell you
Iron
a place
Curtain
I could
or in
never-
North Korea or in the present government in Delhi. You don't have to be anywhere there. You just have to be in the
No, but
place
you know,
where you find negativity.
Jamaica.
But that's so
If I
true.
was in Jamaica, I'd be so happy.
And then you get robbed and somebody will offer you the wrong cocaine, which you think it could be snorted, but you actually have to take it somewhere
Cyrus has
else.
been to Jamaica, clearly.
No, I used to sell.
Can you?
To survive. I was an Indian. What do Indians sell? We are sellers.
Aren't Indians exotic in
We're
Jamaica?
very big in the West Indies. They love our color.
Do they?
Yeah. Even in, I was told in Scandinavia by Bombay Vikings himself, whatever his name is, the great Bombay Vikings guy, Neeraj. You guys remember him?
Yeah, he used to come to all colleges and sing.
There you go. now that's cynical. Look at the disrespect. But that's more the Brahmin than the comedian. Because he's taught to look down on everyone.
No, but that's a
What's your take on
compliment, right?
Subramaniam Swami, by the way, speaking of Tambrams?
Oh God, that guy.
Huh? Are you proud or not?
No, I'm not proud of him. I'm not at all proud of him.
Top 5
But
Tambram celebrities
But
of
he
all
did
time.
some good work.
Go.
So, top 5?
Tambram
Tambram
celebrities of all time.
Hema Malini,
1,
Jayalalitha,
2,
Jayaprada.
3.
She's not Tamilian. Sorry.
okay, 2,
R. Madhavan, R. Ashwin,
Okay.
Ravichandra Ashwin.
Yeah.
And
You're not giving
Kamal
me...
Hassan.
Oh.
South Indian. Oh, you
No,
want
that's fine.
Tamil?
But
No, he's-
they have to be Tam-Bram.
Yeah, they're all.
Are they all Tam-Bram? Ashwin is.
They're
Ashwin
more
is. Hema Malini is.
Is...
I'm Kamal Hassan is.
Kamal Hassan is?
Yeah.
Similarly, he could be
hope
from
he is.
Palakkad. Technically, it's Kerala,
Okay.
but
But
you
Palakkad
know.
people are Brahmins, no?
So guys like
Lot of
Surya,
them.
guys like
Most
Surya,
of them.
Vikram and all are not?
Vikram
The
is
younger
not.
ones? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just.
You're a caste.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
you are
You're
doing
really
that
from my ass
right
seriously
now.
Can't
kidding?
believe you never go back to Tamil Nadu.
Brahmin
You might as well
shit?
say you hate
Nobody
Jallikattu.
just asked-
Say you hate Jallikattu. Come on.
I love
Tell the
Jallikattu.
truth. Tell the truth, man.
I want to play Jallikattu.
I won't do. No.
My foot.
No, but he asked me specifically for time Brams.
I think that's fair. 5 Tam-Bram super.
This is-
I was hoping go for Ramesh
Yeah,
Krishnan
yeah.
and Ramnathan Krishnan and all, but
I
he's not.
feel-
Oh, yeah.
But he only went for Ashwin.
The tennis
Oh,
player.
Vishwanathan Anand. You let out Vishwanathan
Vishwanathan
Anand.
Anand.
Out of the place.
Oh wow, you missed out.
And he's fine.
And he's fine. He's fine, girl.
He's there in the top 10.
But I like Ashwin. I think he's special.
Yeah, man.
He's not only very
Special,
talented.
no
Have you
way.
ever heard him
His
speak?
wife tweets,
He's
do you say?
extremely,
His
extremely
wife.
erudite man. He would make a fine captain of India. one day.
Erudite. Matlab?
It's a damn expression for someone who doesn't finish the chutney. Or it's a group of Israelis. One of the
Casual
tribes.
racism.
It's South Erudites and the Hoppites and the Amlerites. I think that
One
that's all
more
it,
question.
One more question. Come on.
If you had 5 minutes in a day to yourself,
I shag. You?
which was
I need
Twice.
slightly more.
I do twice. 5
Which
minutes.
what?
which is pretty much where you answered it, which was unadulterated me time, what would you do?
No, for me, I'm married with kids. I don't know, Rahul's experience may be a little better. But for me, I don't have any space to myself, geographically speaking. So if I get 5 minutes to myself, I get to travel or do an event or something, I can't tell you how happy I am. I just have a room to myself. Because you don't appreciate room to yourself till you don't have that. And put the TV on, walk around naked
Correct.
like in the old days, play with your
Walking
balls,
around
whatever
naked.
makes you
I don't
happy.
play my balls, but I walk around naked and it's fun. But
you
can I
should
tell you
try
something?
the I'm available on Saturdays. May fill in a form, please.
Balls, right?
No diseases, I hope.
No, but 5 minutes to myself, a cup of tea.
Oh, why?
I don't know why.
You'll make?
Malayali.
Oh,
I love the cup of tea.
complete utilization of time.
What would you do?
I need to
I
so therapeutic.
would watch football videos.
But in 5 minutes, you should see goals and things.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
goals.
What's
Only
your favorite
goals.
football team?
Liverpool.
Yo, my son's favorite. What are you saying?
What are you saying? What's your son's name?
Better treat him well in this podcast, huh? Mikhail. But he lives and dies for Liverpool. He cries. My whole family's on tenterhooks. You don't understand.
Dude, let's go. To
But
Anfield.
1-1, Manu scored towards the
Yeah,
end, right?
that's so frustrating, man.
Like at 1 in the morning, we're hearing cries in the hall. My wife, what happened? What happened? The burglar, not a burglar. Liverpool up again. And imagine
Again
somewhere
is the keyword.
Rahul, here's real comedy. Somewhere in India, somewhere in Mumbai,
Yeah.
a kid is crying because somewhere in North England, there's a team which can't get it together sometimes.
That's true.
That's globalization for me, mate. That's real globalization.
We didn't play well. That's what we say. We.
And he gets angry if I try to talk about Liverpool. It's like, you don't love them enough, you shouldn't talk. Okay, you don't know enough about the club. If I say the name like Firmino, I'll correct it. No,
He shuts you up.
he shuts me up with anger. It's racism.
That's
You
so
understand?
beautiful.
It's racism. He
What's your
says,
son's name?
Mikhail.
Mikhail, I love you.
Unbelievable. And everything on Klopp he knows. I didn't
Yogi
even know
P.
Klopp was a name. I mean, what kind of name is Klopp?
It's a great
It sounds like
name.
Bengali for Thali. Klopp. That's what it is. Sorry, no disrespect.
No, but you know so much about Liverpool without knowing that you know.
I don't even like football. I'm a cricket man, out and out. But I have to follow Liverpool because we have fear that the guy will take a day to recover. And the whole family, my
Palpitations.
parents, everyone's under fear.
Football can
We
do
all
it.
pray, God, let Liverpool win. And demonetization also bring it down. But God, let Liverpool win.
Choose one.
Liverpool! They might win, brother. It's been a good season.
Yeah, it's been a good season.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And everything else.
I should leave the room, really.
All right, that's all we have time for. Unfortunately, I've been told we have to say bye. While she's having a heart attack. Thank you, Rahul, for being on the show.
Thank you so much, Cyrus.
Okay, catch us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, any of the podcasting apps. Please, we beg you, we need you. If you have any questions, write to us online and you can mail us as well. We will answer. We have a doctor in the house called May.
And that's what Cyrus says.
Hey man, just help me out, man. I need some podcast, man. I haven't had a fix in a week. Just need some.
Don't you worry about it. I got podcast galore for you, man. Just go to ivmpodcast.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna check it out.